I'm here with another episode of Dancin, Fire and Ice, and today I'm planning to do all the featured levels and the levels that were, like the feature list, which they have over here. So I'm planning to do all those levels on the left, because they just added a couple. And then my next plan is to, tell you real quick that I do have a custom level form sheet now. It's a Google form where all you do is you just fill out a bunch of information about a certain custom level that you want me to play. And as long as you fill out all that information, I will probably play it. I mean, because really at this moment right now, I'm just playing random constellation levels that I find interesting. But, I don't know, maybe you can find some levels that are not found on constellations, but yeah. Without further ado, let's get started. So for our first two feature levels, we have Farrell, composed by Megan Neko and charted by Magicube, which, in the ensuing description of the feature level, Megan Neko returns with a 5-minute epic. Instead of one level, Magicube has made different levels to suit all difficulties. They were all so interesting and varied that we wanted to feature them all. For now, we are featuring the easy and normal difficulties. Let's take on both of these levels. Oh boy, I cannot believe that they still have this level on Constellations. Not the easy and the normal versions, but like the hard and insane. Because I've seen how difficult those get. And that is like some crazy stuff going on there, honestly. Also, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I do have a bit of a sore throat, which is really unfortunate. And of course, it always happens, like, basically near the end of the school year. So basically, I can't be happy with my life. This swing? I guess it probably isn't. It's just like constant triplets, right? Ooh, okay. Huh. That's kind of like a countdown tile, but like, it wasn't like the Neo Cosmos version. It was kind of just like a one that was like actually made from scratch, I think. Alright. That was definitely a series of very strange rhythms. Okay, oh, this is what's happening, okay. the goal right there. Well then, looks like I managed to clear it. Although I will admit that was probably really tricky for more beginner players just because of how many like distractions there are. It's also pretty tricky to read since I think because of all the effects it's a bit hard to tell which is like a mid-spin and which is like a U-turn tile. But I mean, still looks pretty cool though, I guess. But I think now we have to take on the normal version of this level, so let's just get right to it, right? This has strict. Well, this is this might be a lot more harder than easy. So that means that there's definitely like some double BPM shenanigans happening here. Oh, wait, there was a rabbit there? Oh, I couldn't even see that. Damn, that's kind of a bit unfair, honestly. Alright. Ooh, okay. Holy crap. Alright. Jesus. Did get some nice double BPM hexagon practice in there. Jesus, though. Alright. That was significantly harder than the easy version of this. Like, holy crap. Oh boy, that's like some stager stuff going on there. I remember that. Oh man, okay, holy crap. Wow, okay. Yeah, that was significantly more difficult than the easy version. Like, holy crap. With like those constant like mid spins, and then like that one section with like those swirl mid spins were also really crazy too. Man, there's just a lot of crazy things going on in this level, honestly. I'm just glad I don't have to play the hard and insane versions, because I imagine that they're like absolutely ridiculously hard. So yeah. Alright, so this level's a bit down a trip of memory lane for me, as it is Skyscape Orga version composed by Plum and charted by Strode. This is like the first custom level that I think I have tried and I genuinely struggled with. This time, it seems like this is a bit of an easier version, and let's read up the description here. This is the music box version of Plum's Skyscape, a calm and chill feeling. The level is also slow and easy. The tasteful, simple white and black aesthetic can make you feel like you're traveling in a dream. You know, for a second, I thought they were actually gonna just like feature, like just the skyscape itself, and I was like, God damn it, I might as well just like speed trial this. But no, they have a differing version of Skyscape. The apparently this one's like 4 gem, even though honestly gem ratings are kind of inconsistent, because Farrell normal was 4 gems, even though I feel like it's not 4 gems, and it's probably closer to 6. But what do I know? Anyway, in a way, this song gives me some nostalgia, because it gives me a time when I kind of sucked at this game, because I could not beat Skyscape at all. Like, I actually couldn't beat, like, I struggled on One Forgotten Night a lot. And now that level is kind of like, it's like alright, I mean, it's not that difficult to me now. Oh. There's some weird swirl shenanigans happening here. There you go. And this is like the first like break part. This is like the first, I think this is like the memory section. But it's not like memory as in like the gem maze, it was kind of just like it just kind of gave you a bunch of tiles for you to remember. How fast is this song? So it can't be that fast because it didn't give me... Oh man, okay. Yeah, I forgot the original Skyscape also had those like weird like time speed up its slow down sections. So I guess that was a neat throwback, but damn, is that also hard to like sight read. But hey, look at that. I did at least sight read it, so that's something. So, for our next feature level, Black and White, composed by Eleps and charted by Star Fourth, and the description is, this is Star Fourth's level. which received many great reviews in 2021. It was a very popular level in the community for its intense, high-contrast black and white effects, and its very unique and original gameplay gimmicks, which go great with Ellip's cool music. You always appreciate a level that has some tutorials, so let's get it over with, right? BW1 Hyper Elevator. So, I don't know. Damn, okay. This is some intense, tutorial music, just saying. Alright, we're starting off really strong here, aren't we? I mean, even though this is, that's kind of easy. So, because it was just like the same rhythm constantly. Oh, okay, BW2, Flying Planets. Alright, normal time limit. So, or timing window.
Sorry,
Oh, man. Ooh, okay. Wow, okay. That is what's happening here. Okay. Let's see, does it have a strict? Okay, it doesn't have a strict though. But okay, this is 6 gems, and I think I can understand why. Alright. That gimmick like that, that's gonna be like, well, hard to sight read for me at least, because, you know, I'm all about the angle measures. But I can't rely on my usual strategy of just angle measures there, because it's not angle measures, it's kind of like a different rhythm game, you know? Alright.
Ellip's time.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know what kind of effects are happening here, but damn. Alright. We haven't even gotten to the gimmick yet, so.
Sorry,
Oh man, I can. Okay. I thought I totally died there, but I actually managed to get through that. Alright. Is there anything more after this? Oh, wow, okay. I cannot believe I managed to actually sight read that gimmick. Oh my god. So for our final featured level, it is Great Great, composed by Xeris and charted by Power Factory. This is Power Factory's custom level of Xeris' song. It's a great level with a very clean design and VFX. So clean that the rabbits and snail have even disappeared. So watch out. Now, this might be a bit of a tricky level, as this might, you know, be a bit more harder to sight read if I have to read rabbits and snails in a different way, right? Alright, so, yeah, GG1 invisible speed changes. Alright, this is gonna be a fun time now, isn't it? Alright, let's do it. Okay. Invisible speed changes. Just gotta remember that red equals fast. It should be simple enough. Oh, I didn't even realize we're at the main level already. What the heck was that rhythm? Yo, funky double BPM rhythms? Oh, damn. Alright, I was doing so good too. Alright, let's actually do this. Oh, yo, they mixed them up. That's amazing. Oh, wow. Yeah, I totally screwed up that rhythm. Oh my god. Alright, let's get back into the groove. Wow, you know what? I actually did pretty good, actually. That was a 7-gem custom level, by the way. Maybe... I'd say probably a bit easier. I don't know if, like... See, that's the problem, though. I don't know if I'm just getting better at the game and I'm just better at sight reading, or if, like, this was just genuinely easier. Because I had definitely a lot more of an easier time with this than Great Fury of Heaven. I think Great Fury of Heaven is probably the hardest custom level so far, I think. At least in the featured set, anyway. I'm here back with the tier list, and I've only just realized the extent of how many custom levels I've actually played. Like, this is quite a bit. I'm pretty sure I've already played over 100 custom levels at this point. So, I guess we'll just add an additional 5 more levels to this tier list. Farrell Easy, composed by Meganeko. This level is an advanced, even though it is titled as being easy. This level, I feel like, is actually a lot more harder than it looks. Especially with just really weird rhythms. And also, it's a bit hard to sight read, at least in my opinion. So I think for beginner players, they're probably going to struggle here a lot. That's why I'm putting this one in advanced. Dude. Farrell Normal, composed by Meganeko. Okay, this one, though, like, this one is such a difficulty jump from easy. And it also makes me afraid, and I understand why, I'm saving the hard and insane difficulties later, because I know they're going to be ridiculously difficult, and it's probably going to be a time where I'm going to have to probably learn more than 2 key, and probably learn 4 key, which is probably going to be like an entirely different scope in difficulty. For right now, if we're talking about normal, this level is actually really tricky, because there's actually a lot of sight reading shenanigans going on, and also like the constant like mid spins in one section that were basically constant 3-point turns. That was actually a really tricky section, as you had to differentiate between mid spins, whether or not one was the 90 degree or a 270 degree one. But thankfully, this level has quite a plethora of checkpoints, which will probably help out a lot. Alright, so I think that black and white, composed by Ellipse, I think qualifies as an insane level in my opinion. Mostly just because of how difficult it is in its gimmick. I feel like the gimmick really pushes the difficulty to quite a high degree, because I feel like I could have easily died there, but thankfully I think I managed to get by a couple of milliseconds, and I managed to at least get through that section first try. But I bet you if I were to like play through that section again, it'd probably actually take me a couple of attempts to actually truly get that down. And I think when compared to a lot of the other levels, I think the gimmick here is a lot more harder to really like truly get ingrained in your brain, you know? Also, it is quite fast too. You know, again, with just how fast the gimmick is, you have to deal with like a pretty fast gimmick that changes the way how you read the rhythm. And I think it is enough to qualify for an insane. Funky rhythms is what I would use to describe Great, composed by Xerus. Seriously though, I don't even understand what's happening there in those double BPM sections, but this level is still quite nice to listen to. But the reason why I'm putting this in expert is because, one, it is fast. Two, you're dealing with some funky patterns. While you're only dealing with one, this like one funky rhythm is actually a bit hard for me to get down, actually. I still managed, I didn't really get like, I don't think I truly understood it, because I still died to it a couple of times, just because I think I tapped too quickly once, and I think I overestimated how quick the pattern actually is. But I still think it is just really weird to get used to, and also it's in a fast song too, so it's a little bit more harder to get used to. Now, thankfully, there are actually quite a bit of checkpoints littered throughout the level, and I think that'll help out a lot. But with some invisible speed changes, that might also be a bit tricky. Now, thankfully, it is color-coded, so you can easily read it. But I think it is still a tricky level. Probably one of the more easier expert levels, I'd say, though, out of all of these levels in the expert tier, in my opinion. And I actually almost forgot this level, but Skyscape Orga version, composed by Plum, is a hard for me because its tempo is not that fast when compared to like other insane tier levels, and also it has quite a bit of checkpoints throughout the entire level. Now, the thing that's actually raising up in terms of difficulty is just how hard it is to sight read, and it's still decently fast. Now, what's like really tricky is like the swirl 90-degree patterns that keep on going on in this level, and I think they're pretty hard to sight read. The only reason I was able to like manage that was because I did memorize the original Skyscape song, and that helped me memorize like how the rhythm goes in the actual song. But I feel like to like a person who just heard Skyscape for like the first time, they might actually struggle at this a little bit. And another thing is the snails and rabbits section near the end of the level. I think that is really tricky to like really get the hang of, but I think it still fits snugly in the hard tier. And that's really it for all my opinions on these levels. Hopefully, if you are going to recommend me a level, I think it's probably best to just go through that form and submit your requests there rather than like posting a comment, because I don't know if like YouTube is automatically hiding stuff whenever you like post a link to a custom level, and I don't know. I tried to check for like like comments held for review, but it didn't really show me anything. So if any of you are still like requesting custom levels, I might not even be aware of it because YouTube might just be hiding them for me. But yeah, that's all for me. Hopefully I'll see you another day.